Hello, album rockers. Time to reflect on the mighty Van Halen. Van Halen's self-titled debut album was released on February 10, 1978, and marked the arrival of one of the most influential and iconic rock bands of the 20th century. The album was a commercial and critical success, and it helped to establish the band's unique sound and style. Van Halen was formed in 1972 by guitarist Eddie Van Halen and his brother, drummer Alex Van Halen. They were later joined by vocalist David Lee Roth and bassist Michael Anthony. The band had been playing in clubs around Los Angeles for several years before they were discovered by producer Ted Templeman, who signed them to Warner Brothers Records. The recording of Van Halen's debut album took place over a period of 3 weeks in September 1977 at Sunset Sound Recorders in Hollywood. The album was produced by Ted Templeman, who had previously worked with artists like the Doobie Brothers and Captain Beefheart. The album's opening track, Runnin' with the Devil, immediately set the tone for what was to come. The song featured a blistering guitar riff from Eddie Van Halen, and Roth's soaring vocals added to the sense of energy and excitement. The album's second track, Eruption, was a 2-minute instrumental piece that showcased Eddie Van Halen's incredible guitar skills. The song is now considered one of the greatest guitar solos of all time. The album also featured several other standout tracks, including Ain't Talkin' 'Bout Love, Atomic Punk, and Ice Cream Man. These songs all highlighted the band's ability to blend hard rock with pop sensibilities, creating a sound that was both heavy and catchy. Van Halen's debut album was a commercial success, reaching number 19 on the Billboard 200 chart and selling over 10 million copies worldwide. It also received positive reviews from critics, who praised the band's musicianship and energy. The album's success helped to establish Van Halen as one of the premier rock bands of the late 1970s and early 1980s. The band's live shows were legendary, featuring elaborate stage setups and high-energy performances that left audiences breathless. In addition to its impact on the music world, Van Halen's debut album also had a lasting influence on guitar players and musicians. Eddie Van Halen's innovative guitar techniques, such as tapping and harmonics, inspired a generation of guitarists and helped to shape the sound of rock music in the decades that followed. In conclusion, Van Halen's self-titled debut album was a landmark moment in the history of rock music. It introduced the world to one of the most influential and iconic bands of the 20th century, and it helped to establish a new sound and style that would influence countless musicians in the years to come. The album's success was a testament to the band's talent and energy, and it remains a beloved classic to this day.